Sigrid, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. So to start off, it's your first time in Brazil. What are your expectations to the performance tonight in São Paulo?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I know this show sold out really quickly as well, so it's just a massive honor to be here, and it's really exciting to meet the fans, the people, right away. Yeah, we've been waiting so long for this, so yeah, super excited to be here.
You're gonna go to Argentina and Chile, and you've been to Mexico right now. And overall, how is your preparing for this Latin American tour?
It's been really fun making the set list for this tour because I've never been on tour here before. So I had to make sure that I wasn't only playing my new songs because I have like 2 albums and probably 4 EPs or something now. But yeah, trying to play the songs that I think my fans here want to hear as well. So we've digging out some old songs as well.
Is there any song that you think that can't you can't not play it in the set list?
I feel like I have to play Basic tonight. People talked a lot about Basic here in that one. I even got, it was so sweet, from one of the fan clubs. It's called Portal Sigrid Brazil.
I saw it.
They count, and they even sent my management an email with like the requested set list that they would love to have, because they've done like a voting competition and everything for what songs people want to hear, and I've taken that into consideration. Of course, you have to adapt to the public, of course. And I also saw that last year you posted a Norway tour diary, and you keep on posting like tour diaries. And what's your favorite part about touring, and how do you feel, because you post such intimate like moments of you behind the scenes and everything? So how is it for you? I mean, it's really fun to share with people like a little insight into how it is on tour. Touring is probably my favorite thing about everything I do as an artist. It's such a nice way to connect with the people that listen to my music. It feels very real in a world where, I mean, a lot in the music industry and being an artist is about the numbers, of course, and like the statistics, and like I love numbers. It's exciting. It's very exciting when you see numbers increasing and all of that, but I think seeing people live in reality and have like a real connection, you just can't beat that.
Of course.
And it's something super special. And with how much the music industry is always changing, with like there's a new platform every second year that takes off, like TikTok, that has completely changed the way we do music. I think live is one of the few things, or maybe the only thing, that is like stays the same in a way, which I find super interesting.
That makes sense. And what do you think is your biggest challenge right now, looking at this music industry scenario for you, for yourself?
I don't know, I feel like I'm in a good spot. But the biggest challenge, I don't know, the time to like travel everywhere. Like I've been releasing music for so many years, but this is the first time I'm coming to Brazil, and I'm so excited to be here. But we've been touring the whole world. It's like finding time for starting new markets, all of that, and I don't know, be visible and online, and
it's a very quick pace. Like everything happens a lot in a very speed way. So it's kind of crazy. And you released in 2023 your EP, The Hype, with 4 tracks. And I wanted to ask you a little bit about, like, specifically talking about your music. How did you navigate through this journey? Because I saw there was a visiting in the UK that might inspired you to do this writing. I don't know if
Don't Kill My Vibe?
Yeah,
I haven't like been specific about where and when, but yeah, it was a difficult writing session I was in. It was I was 19 years old, and I was in a studio session with 2 older male producers, and it was honestly just like I didn't feel respected. And I was 19, I was completely new to the music industry, and I remember thinking like, why have they even invited me here if they're not interested to hear my ideas? I felt like my opinion didn't matter, and I was like, wow, this isn't like what I'm used to. In terms of like being back home and around the kitchen table with my family, like I am the youngest of 3 siblings, and I've always been asked and told to have an opinion. Like that is very important, to use your voice. So I was like, what? And then I called my mom, and she was like, you might use this for something good later. Just like stick it through the session. And I did. And then a couple months later, I wrote a song about it, and that is Don't Kill My Vibe.
Wow, that's an amazing story. It's a strong story, because there's a lot of like, we hear lots of stories about like women trying to fight their way through the music industry and feeling like their voices are a little silenced somehow. So it's an amazing story. And just to go through your music, Mirror is a song that plays in Antena 1 in our radio station. And it fit perfectly in our like soundtrack because we like songs that are good vibes, like old, and we also like old school types of dancey style. And I wanted to ask you, which artists have influenced your music style like throughout your years of doing music?
I love that you pick on Mirror because I usually don't talk about them as a reference, but they have referenced me. No, I mean not referenced me. They have inspired me so much. ABBA, Swedish
amazing.
ABBA.
Yes,
I mean, I'm from Norway, so it's a neighboring country, but yeah, ABBA, I love them.
Yeah.
And you can probably hear in Mirror that I've been listening to ABBA.
Of course.
With the old school melodies.
The old schools, yeah. And it's a perfect song because in Antena 1 we love like the old school memories and all that things. And what do you think is a song that represents your journey so far? It could be from anyone. I mean,
not myself.
You could be yourself too, because you have also maybe amazing songs that like to put it through.
I think maybe It Gets Dark is a song of myself that I think, I relate to that one.
You think it speaks through your story?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, I mean, the chorus is It Gets Dark so I can see the stars. Like, my job isn't always super easy. Or life, and like there's been ups and downs, but it has taken me here. It takes me to Sao Paulo, and I'm so excited to be here. And I feel like this is just like a new chapter beginning for me here.
It is. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I think so too. I have a really good feeling. So that one, and the other one probably. I don't know. Life is a roller coaster. Ronnie Keaton.
That's a good. That's
it's like
true.
The cheesiest pop tune ever, but I love it.
That's true, but it's a good song.
It's so cute.
Do you have any dream collaborations that you feel like you wanted to put out there?
Oh wow. I don't know. There's so many artists that I love. I have so many favorite artists out there. I love everything Chapel Roan is doing at the moment. She's really cool. Always up Tove Lo. She's great.
That's
I love Ray from the UK.
Yeah, Ray's been here right now too.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, she's passed now.
Yeah, there's so many great artists.
These
artists that I love and listen to right now.
That's amazing. And what is your current how do you feel is the current scenario for the alternative scene that you're trying to, because you've done music for a long time, and now how do you look back at everything that you've done and where you're now? How do you feel like your songs are like going through like
evolving?
Evolving. Thank you.
No. I still think like my DNA, like the way I sing, the way I write, you can hear it so much in the songs that I have. I don't think that has changed. I think I've changed quite a bit, like production wise. Like my first album was very like synth pop. The second album was more organic, like more guitars, more real bass. I'm working on new music now as well, so that's
amazing.
Exciting. We'll see what the next thing will be. But I still think there's so much me in everything. Like I write all my songs, and I take big pride in that as well. And I usually write my songs on piano, and like I run back and forth between like production, like when we're working on it on the computer, and then I often want to like turn it off and just stay by the piano and finish the song there. But yeah, I think lyrically, I'm 27 now, and I've been doing this since I was 18, professionally at least. And my lyrics change with that as well. Like the way you look at life is a tiny bit different.
Of course,
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Ah, nice. So it changes that as well a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit more grown up. I don't know.
Tiny. But I can feel. I mean. Experiencing myself, I've changed a lot throughout the years, and lyrically, and even in production-wise, when you choose to do a style of production to each song, I feel it maybe resonates with your moments. So it's really nice to see your path throughout the music because of that, because you can feel the changes, but it's like you said, it's small maybe sometimes for yourself, but when you hear it, it's like wow.
I know, for me, it's just been always so important to look at pictures of myself and see, like, I recognize that girl, like that is me. That is very, very important to me. That and that can be like strange sometimes, where like the barrier between the artist me and the me when I'm not on stage can be quite like blurry lines. And I think there can be huge freedom in not having that blurred lines, where it's like a very separate thing. Like you have your stage persona and your offstage persona. That's like super nice. But I think for me, it's been very important that it is kind of fluid and all the same.
That's amazing.
So I'm very proud of that. I'm proud of that to say, like, I still feel like myself.
And to finish off, just to tell your Brazilian fans, what would you like to say to them that are eagerly waiting for your show? They're so excited outside, and would you have any messages to say to them?
Just want to say thank you so much. Obrigado, obrigada. I'm super happy to be here and so honored that you guys want to come to my shows. Can't wait to give it my all tonight.
Thank you.
It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be epic.
And sweaty.
Yes.
Super sweaty and dancey and fun. So,
yes. Thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you.